Okay, welcome back, everybody. Thank you for joining me on this trio of games. We are now going to our third game here, Chippendale, the sequel number 2. So, Dale won the last one, but coming through with a $5 margin is Chip for this one. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Chippendale 2, 3, 2, 1, go. All right, and the first thing you'll notice here is it looks a lot the same, but I mean, it's not exactly the same, but it certainly looks similar. A lot of the mechanics are similar. You're picking up boxes and throwing them, but it just feels a little bit different. So the jumping up onto ledges, you have to make sure you're like really clear of the ledge and landing on it before you can jump again. It's not quite as smooth as the first game in terms of the ledges. Right, these climbs and stuff, you have to they're a little more clunky. We're gonna damage boost off that guy and exit out of this room. One of the things I should mention is we do want to avoid collecting as much of these RRs as possible in a speedrun setting, because at the end of each stage, it'll count down the number of RRs you picked up, you collected, and that'll count as time because it's gonna count down, and so every one that has to count down just takes that much longer. Some of them you just can't avoid, like those 3 right there. But, yeah, so we're gonna get I guess it's like a jelly donut or something. But, and head on over to the boss here. So, in this game, you can, unlike Chippendale 1, you can charge up your shots here. So if you see the box that starts flashing, I actually can do double damage if I hit him with a flashing box shot. I'm just gonna do a single damage shot there. Oh, and the box fell on him. That's going to do a single damage. And so yeah, the way to get the box to charge up is by running with it. And if you run with it for long enough, without having to jump or move around, it'll start flashing and charge up and do double damage. So we killed the first boss. He takes 6 hits. And you see those RRs count down there. So this is our little bonus stage. This is how we get 1-ups in this game. There's a lot of mashing through the cutscenes. This game has awesome music, by the way, as well. Chippendale 1 had good music, but Chippendale 2 music, I think, is even better. I'll do a couple little safety strats here to just avoid having to do damage boosts that you would normally do in certain spots. Just to keep Marathon safe. And you have to do a little hesitation there. That'll always manipulate that dude to go to the left. If you want him to go to the left, it makes it easier for us to get by. Also reduces lag, because if he goes to the right, he'll follow you, and there'll be a lot of enemies on screen. I did not mean to take that damage boost or that death. Do it again. So these climbs, like I said, they're so much more clunky. That's the sewer level. This guy is funny. You're gonna jump right before the first one hits you to get the second one. It's gonna kind of target where you are. So if you're jumping when the second one spawns, it'll go up in the air and fly over you. So 6 hits for this guy. I think we're on 3, 4, 5, and I can follow him for this one. And 6. That's the speedrun strat for the 6th hit on that one. Alright, this level is pretty straightforward. There isn't a whole lot going on here. We are going to damage boost off that guy to skip that section. The boss fight in this one's kind of interesting. You can 3-hit the boss if you get 3 charge shots, because that's 6 hits on the boss. But it's not the easiest thing in the world to do if you don't speedrun this game all the time. So we'll see if I can get it. If not, we'll just have to go with a safe kill. But other than that, you're just kind of running through here, making sure you're not jumping too high into these enemies. Very straightforward level until the boss fight. So he's going to be shooting these fireballs out. There's gonna be a box at the top of the screen here. I'm gonna try to grab it. I did not get the fast kill, so we're just gonna go with the regular kill here. I missed grabbing the box. It's hard to grab from the top of the screen if you haven't been playing this regularly. You gotta time it really well. And got him. Okay, now we're coming up to the fridge. We're gonna be frozen solid in 3 minutes. So this is a timed level here. We gotta get out in 3 minutes or we're gonna be frozen. Lots of climbs in this zone. It's the climb. I'm gonna take the safer strat here. There's a little bit faster thing I could have done there, but I'm not gonna do that. Drop through the floor here and keep climbing. Just walk off here. Whee! And we got out with 229 to spare. Not too bad. Now we gotta mash through these cutscenes. Damage boost through there. Always forget I need to go top route there. Well, we're gonna go bottom route here. And take an extra damage that we didn't want to take. I missed getting up to the top there. The mechanics on this are just so... When you come in from Chippendale 1, Chippendale 2 is so much more clunky. And it just definitely can throw me off on these climbs and stuff that I need to do. Alright, there we go. Got to the top there. Alright, and we're good through that ring. Yeah, in the speedrun, this is a super reset heavy spot. Not because the platforming is hard, even though I messed it up at that one section, but the boss fight is just massive amounts of RNG. And you'll see when we get there, I'll explain what's going on. You can actually damage boost off of that ghost up to the next spot, but we're just going to keep it safe. So this ghost is either going to throw sparks, or he's going to throw balls. I call them donut holes because they look like donut holes, and you'll see what I mean, right? They look like donut holes. And you can only have one donut hole on the screen at a time. So the ideal pattern is for him to drop 2 in a cycle, but space them out far enough that you can hit him twice. See, he didn't space them out far enough, so as I'm throwing the first one, the second one was dropping and it falls through the floor. We don't want sparks. Sparks are bad. So right now we're 3 for 3 on donut holes. And again, if he's not gonna throw 2 in one cycle that we can do it, at least he can go fast for us, which is what he did there, so that was nice. And again, didn't give us a double cycle, but we haven't gotten any sparks yet, which is really, really lucky. I was wondering if I was gonna commentator curse myself there. But so far so good. Now we got some sparks, right? And you can't do any damage, so that's just a wasted cycle. And typically in the world record speedrun, if they have 1 cycle of sparks, they'll be okay as long as they get a double donut cycle, but if they do 2, they'll just reset here. There was a best of, it was a Big 20, I think it was, and for those of you who know ND Sweden, ND SWE, he might have set a world record for the number of sparks we've seen. So we got him there, 7 hits and he's dead. So a lot of the bosses take 6, this one takes 7. But Andy, I think, had like 7 or 8 sparks. And that's not unusual because a lot of times people get 6, 7, 8, 9 if you're playing through without resetting. But the issue is, then he took a death because he had gotten so many sparks and ended up like getting a hit with 1 heart left. And so he had to play it again and got like, I think it was like 14 or 16 sparks the next time. So that was pretty crazy. And I've never seen so many sparks fly, not even on the 4th of July or anything. So that was kind of wild. But we're going to go to Future World. It has the next most RNG for the boss. missed hitting the guy there. That's okay. And we will continue through. We gotta wait on that thing. So the music in this game is it's awesome. I think y'all can agree this is some pretty good music. Boom. Knock that guy out of the way. Drop through the floor here. And we've got a crocodile on a tractor. Oh, man, that was close. And because there can't be more than one item on the screen, those rocks fell through the floor. More than one, I should say, weapon on the screen. That's a common theme with all the bosses. You can't have more than one weapon on the screen at the same time. That plays, at least. It's okay if that front wheel hits you. It's not going to do damage, but the back one will do the damage. Okay, made it through there. That's scary. This tractor is RNG as well. He can just sit here and drive back and forth all day. There's a clip of somebody who had a whole minute of him just driving back and forth, and you see I did take damage from that back wheel. I'll have to wait this one out. But yeah, that thing just drove back and forth for a whole minute. I'd never seen anything like that. Got him. And he waves the white flag. The croc gives up. He surrenders. Yeah, you gotta throw the diagonals there. Luckily, my controller is built to handle diagonals well, because they come important in Chippendale 1 as well. Alright, we're going to the clock tower. Oh! Ah, I fell off the ledge. And that's another thing. The mechanics in this are slightly different from Chippendale 1. Like I said, I would have been fine in Chippendale 1 there. Chippendale 2, I fell off the ledge. So it's a little hard coming from one game to the other. We're alright. Just lots of climbing in this. Alright. And now it is the ostrich. Or as some people call it, the clucking chicken. So just gotta keep avoiding them again. Wait up here on this ledge. Really not too much to this boss. You just want to avoid the sprockets or whatever. Oh, I got a phantom diagonal there. Great. One more hit, I think. Metal Gear Ostrich, I like that. Yeah, one more hit. We're good. Got through him. That one doesn't have pretty much any RNG. I just made a couple mistakes there. See if we can get in 1-up. We did. All right. Yeah, so that bonus game can give you 1-ups. Now we're coming up to the best level in the game. The music here is rocking. And we gotta slow down our little cart here to avoid these falling rocks. So we're just pressing left on the controller. Whee! Now we're gonna start having some swinging things as well. Those little swinging ball and chain things. Go. I don't think I've ever done that damage list until now, so that's the first. No, I'm just kidding. I've definitely. It just feels like sometimes I haven't. And this is what the former world record holder Neural, 1989. His splits will always have something funny. This is the Sexy Cat. Ah, and he dodged my attempted throw. And he can just wander around sometimes, too. Oh. Ah. All right, come on, kitty. No, I missed. See, that's the ledge mechanics right there. I missed landing on that ledge and fell right onto him. And I would have landed on the ledge in Chippendale 1, but not in Chippendale 2. So it's definitely a trick coming from 1 to 2. Oh, I didn't get the throw off in time. Oh, I baited that one off of the screen. This is my least favorite boss in the whole game. I find him the most difficult. Oh, I didn't get that one off quick enough. There we go, we got him. Second try. Alright, this is the final level. Gonna do a little damage boost action right there. Didn't mean to fall all the way down though. Alright, and we get another jelly donut. So refill our health there. Thank you, Monterey Jack, for that. We definitely needed it. There are faster strategies here, but I'm just kind of taking the safe strats. And we gotta use this box to duck and avoid those flying green balls or whatever. Okay. Made it through. And I'm just gonna refill my health here. That last one has a health drop. Because we're coming up on Fat Cat. And you think we already beat Fat Cat once, but he's back. And he's a little different this time. A little bit different. This time he is turned into a robot. So we gotta wait for this cutscene to kind of play through. There he is. The robot Fat Cat. Whee! Now he's gonna go blasting off the screen, and then a bomb is gonna fall. And he's gonna come where it says danger. And you gotta time your throw so that when the bomb explodes, it's close enough to hit his hitbox. 2 hits on him. And we just wait and dance and enjoy the trippy floor. Getting some pretty good patterns here. If he lands on the right side of the screen, he'll actually do some attacks, but because he keeps landing on the left side of the screen, we haven't had to dodge any of his attacks, so it's pretty good. Alright, we got phase 1 of him busted open. You see him like kind of exploding a little bit there. We're getting really good patterns here. Oops, I threw that one too early, so that was a mistake on my part. There we go. I have not had to dodge a single attack of his. I've never seen such good patterns. And when he starts exploding again, that'll be time. So I don't remember if it's 1 or 2 more hits. Ah, I threw that one too early. Now I have to dodge his attacks. Got the sparks. He has a little ball that bounces his left hand, and his right hand can do things. Sometimes he can just land right on the bomb. That's like the best pattern. Alright. 1 more hit, I think. Maybe 2. I threw it into his hand again. Sometimes that hand attacks, and you can throw it and hit him, but no big deal. We'll just wait him out here. Yeah, see, he's gonna land on the bomb here. And his right hand hit me there. Gotta avoid these sparks. And I think we're at the last hit here. Yep, it's gonna give us a freebie. Another one where he's just gonna land right on the bomb. And there it is, that's time. And my favorite thing about this game is after you beat the game, they still give you a bonus stage where you can get a 1-up. It's like, why do you need the 1-up after the bonus stage? So let's get the 1-up. Yeah, we got a 1-up. All right. So that is Chippendale 2. Anyway, thank you RGL and Feed the Kids for having me on. Really enjoyed this little Disney block here to get things kicked off, and I hope you all have a great marathon. Make sure to keep donating. There's lots of awesome incentives, and I'm going to turn it back over to RGL. Thanks again, everybody.